I want to talk about the recognition that so-called Somaliland got from Satanyahu. Yeah. Can they claim, first of all, the land they're talking about? It's their land. No. In Somalia, there's 3 ethnic groups. One called Kushite, and one is Arabs, and one is Bantu. Other one is Bantu. Bantu and Kushite are Africans. One live upper part of Africa, and one live sub-Sahara, what you call sub-Sahara. So the other one is Arabs, which also most of Africa, those 3 ethnic. Africa is divided, those 3 ethnics: Kushite, Bantu, and Arabs. As they live, Arabs at the northwest of Africa, from Morocco till Egypt or Masr. So that 3 ethnic is also in Somalia. Isaac clan is the only clan that had the most loudest microphone about the secession from rest of Somalia. There's no any other clan in Somalia that is saying that. Even the land they claiming now. So let's talk about it. Who is Isaac clan? Where they come from? Are they Somalis? No, they're not Somalis. They come from Arabia. They are part of the Arab, ethnicity of Somalia. They come from a man called Sheikh Ishaq bin Ahmed. Sheikh Ishaq bin Ahmed came from a land called Hijaz, used to call Hijaz, now modern Saudi Arabia, in 12th century. He was a man who was running from the violence started between Muslims, which is Shiite and Sunni. His lineage of Ali bin Abi Talib, which is the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. His son Hussein, that's their lineage. He born in Baghdad, grew up in Mecca, and after that division of Islam, Muslims were, divided that and was searching because of that division. So he ran, because he came from Ali bin Abi Talib, and Hussein, which Shia, connected with. He been actually targeted as a Shiite. So he was running from there. He came to Yemen after a long journey. He came to Yemen. He connected to the kingdom of Yemen at that time, he married a woman from that kingdom. He had son and daughter. So while he was there, some people recognized him and said Sayyid means, a rank of that between, Islam. Sayyid means he came from the house people, which is Ali bin Abi Talib, which is Prophet Muhammad's house, or surround his house. So Sayyid, if somebody says Sayyid, that means he came from there. So he was hiding from the people, and also not telling whatever he is to the even kingdom, because kingdom was Sunni. So one kingdom realized who this guy is. They chased him away. He came to Sayla, Somalia, around 1200. And Somalia was Muslim at that time. People of Somalia was Muslim. People who lived there was Muslim. The indigenous of the land was Muslim. So they welcome every Muslim, actually, because Somalia is the first ever country who became Muslim, accepted Islam with no pressure in 7th century, before Prophet Muhammad's relatives. Most of relatives who now become, Muslim when Somalia became Muslim. So Somalia had the religion, but this guy came as a Muslim guy who was running, and he told his story actually to the people, and they welcomed him. And he was just, saying, I'm gonna, teach the madrasa, or the Quranic, school. And they said, okay, stay as much as you want. You're Muslim, so So for a while he was there, and then he went to Harar, modern day Ethiopia, and there was a kingdom also there, and Sunni kingdom. So he went to that Sunni kingdom, and he hid himself. He hid his identity, real identity. And he been connected there, and the connection with those kingdoms. He always goes to a kingdom. I don't know why, but so he was there for a while. He married an Amhara woman. He had 4 kids there. And when he was there, he been exposed. Some people say Sayyid, as they said in Yemen. So he been exposed, and he's been imprisoned. Him and 9 other Shiite guys who also exposed. So he been imprisoned. He was in that prison for a while, and then they escaped. 10 of them escaped. And when they escaped, they didn't know the land actually. He just go to that city, and he doesn't know what's around and where to go. So they went to the mountains of Ethiopia, and they got into the coast of Red Sea. So they followed the Red Sea coast, and one night they slept at the coast, a city called Maid in now the state they're claiming, actually, that city has been left a clan, Somali clan, the indigenous. So they saw those guys in the morning. They saw those guys who are sleeping at the coast, actually. So they said, let's go and ask them, why are they there? What are they exactly? Just let's go and ask them. So they went there and asked them, why are you here? And they tell all this story, where they come from, whatever they did. And Somali people is generous and courageous. Those are the two, things that they're famous of. So they said, we cannot look at a guest who are here in this coast. So come in, rest, eat, and they came in. They brought them into the city. There were 10. One day rested for a while, days actually. 6 of them, how arrogant they are. They said, we're not gonna have kids or have offspring here in this black land. So they left. 4 remained. And therefore, 3 of them left later. Sheikh Ishaq bin Ahmed remained there because he has nowhere to go. Everywhere he went, he's been exposed. So he was trying to rest and settle this new land that he didn't know even before. Although he was there, part of the Somali, he was there before. he did not recognize it. So he stayed there. So I'm not going anywhere. Those guys, they can go wherever they want, but not me. So he married a woman there called Faduma Magadli, which is the name of the clan there, Somali clan who were there. And he had other 4 kids. So what I'm saying is, then they thrived, actually. They thrived that place, and nobody say anything. They were just living there, part of the Somali people. It's been, normal, nothing. Nobody said anything. Nobody chased them away. Nobody tell them who they are even. And also, Sheikh Ishaq, the father of that 8 kids, said, don't say we are, we Arabs. Claim the clan that you are with now. From now on, you're part of them. So for a while, they were part of that clan. Nobody say anything, Then this secession came. So why I'm doing this video today is to clarify who they really are. Are they the indigenous? Can those guys claim a land they've been hosted, their forefather? The answer is no. That land is not yours. You came, you've been hosted. Nothing happened to you. You don't even have to secess. You know what I mean? Live there. Nobody's saying anything to you. But no no way that you are, you know, cutting part of Somalia from, you know, you're cutting Somalia, part of Somalia, you know, from the rest of Somalia. That is not possible because you did not come from there. So now, when they claiming where they come from, they're not hiding now. They don't claim or, you know, the will of their forefather. They claiming they're Hashemite. We are Hashemite. We Arabs. That's what they say. Even when the colony happened, actually, they did not be colonized, actually. That part of the Somali, which British, you know, was, you know, state, they had a protectorate, British protectorate. Because what they're saying was, we're not African, we are Arabs. We can deal with you. That means they don't care the land. That's what it is. You know what I mean? They do not care the land. So, now, if they're saying that, it looks like if somebody comes to your home and you know, you welcome them, you know, you host them and said, that room of my home, stay there, rest as long as you want, till you recover, whatever. And when they stay there for 1 week, they come in front of that door and say, this is our room. You cannot come in from now on. Logically, what would anybody do? If that happens to you, in your own home, somebody comes and says, this is mine, when you host them, you either do two things. You take them out as, you know, by force, or you call the police and say, okay, those guys have to go, you know. That's not theirs. So, what I want to say today, is that the claim and the land they're claiming is Sac clan, only Sac clan. It's not theirs. They're not indigenous. As the guest, as I just told you at your home, they can stay, but no secession at all. They don't have a right to do that. You know what I mean? And also, even that part of Somalia, now, 45% joined the rest of Somalia. It's called Northeast Somalia. Northeast Somalia. There's a state which part of the, you know, rest of Somalia. Now, 45% of that land, they just, you know, success from them because they do not want to be another government, another, you know, as they claiming those guys, another country. They don't want to do that. And also, the Northwest, there's guys, the people who they came and host them live there. The clan live there, clan called Dir. And they don't want us, you know, secession from Somalia also. So the only part who are claiming the secession and autonomous is only the places they live, which is 4 cities only. Only 4 cities. So even the map, I'm going to show you the map. The map is different now. It's not what they claiming. The land they claiming, they saying, their claim is what? British gave us. British doesn't belong to that land. That's Somaliland. Somaliland means whole Somalia, not only one part of Somalia, okay? Somaliland in English is whole Somalia. That's what it's called, Somaliland. So this is part of Somaliland. You know what I mean? So that the name they has also is confusion, because if they go to, you know, UN, United Nations, and say, we're going to secess from another country. What is the country you want to secess from? Somalia. And what is your name? Somaliland. So what is the difference? Still the same, you know? You don't have any different thing. So that itself is embarrassment, you know what I mean? So the closest place that Hashemite live is in Jordan. That's the remaining of Hashemite. That's the only place they can go if they want to go someplace. Hashemite is in Jordan. The kingdom of Jordan is Hashemite now. They used to live in Saudi Arabia, modern day Saudi Arabia, but now that's where they live, Hashemite. That they can actually, you know, go for real. If they don't want to barf, you know, Somali people as it was before, you know what I mean? Even they used to live in Saudi Arabia before, but not anymore, not anymore. So that's the closest place they can go if they want to go someplace that they claiming they come from. Okay, so that's why I'm making this video, to clarify what are they saying. Can anybody who doesn't have land or doesn't belong to land secess from that land, from the rest of the other, you know, the land? No. That's not right. That's what they're doing. So thank you for joining me and listening and watching what I said, which is the fact. Because they're the one who are claiming that. They're the one who tell that story, actually.